Body kick. Done. Another man folds. The crowd barely has time to react before the referee waves it off. This is not a fluke. This is not the first time, and it will not be the last. His name is Baisangur Susurkaev, nicknamed the Hunter, and the UFC middleweight division has absolutely no idea what is about to hit it. 6'2", 79-inch reach, 24 years old, 11 fights, 11 wins, 9 knockouts, 7 in the first round, for inside 60 seconds. Write the name down, because this one is different. Susurkaev was born on January 8, 2001, in the Chechen Republic of Russia. In Chechnya, combat is not a hobby. It is part of the culture, passed down the same way language is. His older brother Tamerlan, a former fighter himself, was the one who pushed Baisangur toward training seriously. They pushed each other, and that bond between them never broke, not even when the journey took them thousands of miles from home. Before any of this, Susurkaev spent his days doing construction labor in Chechnya. Physical, demanding work, then training when the shifts ended. No spotlight, no cameras, just the work every single day. He started MMA in 2018. Not recruited, not scouted. He found it himself, noticed he was good, and decided to see how far it could go. By 2019, he was Russian National Pankration Champion at 18 years old. The instinct for finishing was there from the beginning. First round stoppage after first round stoppage through the Russian and Eastern European regional circuit. 7 first-round finishes in his first 9 professional bouts. His weapon of choice was the body kick, thrown with mechanical precision to the liver and ribs, timed with the patience of someone who has mapped his opponent's habits before the opening bell. But this was never a one-trick fighter. His pankration base gave him genuine wrestling and grappling credentials that opponents consistently underestimated. Then the Russia-Ukraine war changed the calculation. His MMA sponsors pulled out. Opportunities dried up. Susurkaev faced a choice: stay in Chechnya or gamble everything on America. His best friend told him he had to try. That was enough. He and his brother Tamerlan packed up and moved to Miami. Tamerlan had not planned to make the trip, but he was not going to let his brother do this alone. Life in Miami was not glamorous. Susurkaev worked as a food delivery driver. He moved furniture. He sent money home to his family. Between shifts, he trained at Kill Cliff FC, one of the deepest MMA gyms in the country, absorbing everything around him. In August 2025, while still training in Miami, he won gold at the Jiu-Jitsu World League Pan Americans in California, a knockout artist who also wins Jiu-Jitsu Continental titles. The division had not done its homework. August 12, 2025. Dana White's Contender Series, Season 9. Susurkaev was offered a fight on 4 days' notice. He said yes before they finished the sentence. His opponent, Murtaza Talha, an undefeated prospect. 1 round. A liver kick. Done. Dana White-handed in contract. What happened next has never happened before in UFC history. The same night he knocked out Talha. UFC matchmakers offered him a fight on UFC 319 in Chicago. 4 days later, he agreed on the spot. He found out who his opponent was on his flight to Chicago on Wednesday morning.
Baisangur Susurkaev, welcome to the UFC.
UFC 319, Chicago, August 16th, 2025. The main event, Khamzat Chimaev challenging for the middleweight title.
You know already, guys, who is the best, guys. It's my time. I take over as UFC, man.
The same Khamzat Chimaev who had trained with Susurkaev back in Chechnya in 2022. The man whose success had become the dream Susurkaev chased in Miami. They were on the same card, on the same night.
Has been off the charts in advance of UFC 319.
His opponent, Eric Nolan, arrived at the press conference with a message. He called Susurkaev Khamzat's sidekick. The comments spread immediately. Chimaev responded publicly. The stage was set. Inside the octagon, Nolan found out the hard way.
Front kick to the body, he shot.
Nice level change up by Susurkaev.
Indeed. Oh, there's that front kick.
Nolan gets up, man. Nolan's the one smiling. Another one.
That knee really bothered him.
Oh, he's got both. He's got both.
Susurkaev submitted him in the second round with a rear naked choke.
There it is, the tap.
The first submission finish of his professional career. Later that same evening, Khamzat won the middleweight title. 2 Chechens, 1 card, 1 night, back home in Chechnya. Susurkaev described a reaction. He said it felt like they had won a war. 3 months later, UFC 322, Madison Square Garden, New York City. Opponent, Eric Mechanico. Another finish. 3 UFC fights in 3 months. 3 wins. 3 stoppages. All before his 25th birthday. After the win, he called out Bo Nickel, the undefeated Olympic wrestling prospect.
Who would you like to face next inside the octagon?
Bo Nickel, you're next.
His exact words on wrestlers were simple and direct. He called them easy opponents. 3 UFC fights in, and he is calling out the division's most hyped unbeaten name. The boldness was noted. The record behind it gave it weight.
And still undefeated.
Between all of it, this detail matters. Susurkaev is a father. 2 children. His primary motivation for fighting has never been legacy or fame. It is his family. He wants to take care of his father, to build something for the people he loves. The man who delivered food in Miami between training sessions wore a $180,000 Patek Philippe watch to the UFC 319 press conference. He has not fully explained it, but the statement was clear. He is not here to blend in. The middleweight division has Chimaev at the top, his own teammate. Below that, former champions Duplessis, Adesanya, Strickland. Ranked contenders who have spent years building their credentials. Susurkaev has 3 UFC fights. The gap is real. But the rate of development, from construction sites to national champion to Jiu-Jitsu Continental Gold to 3 UFC finishes in 90 days, does not follow a normal pattern. Normal patterns are for fighters who took the normal path. He has said his goal is to be better than John Jones, his idol, the greatest fighter in the sport's history. At 24 years old with 11 wins and 0 losses, the ambition alone is worth paying attention to. Everything is still to be proved. That is exactly the point. The story is only beginning. There's a version of this life where he stays in Chechnya, where the sponsors do not leave, where his friend does not tell him to try, where he never packs his bags to Miami. That version does not exist. Instead, there is this one. The man who said yes to a 4-day notice fight, finished the opponent, got booked on a UFC card the same night, and fought 3 times in 3 months before the year was done. 11 fights, 11 wins. The hunter has not been caught yet. And at 24 years old, he is only getting started.